What's up everyone? Welcome to CG Market Watch Live. Alright, so there's a lot of great content we would like to cover today. And once and for all, we are going into one of the last CG Market Watch for the year. And I think all of us, we have come a long way. The whole entire 2018, we started off the year with about a 5-digit BTC price. Now we're back to 4 digits. Comparing $12,000, $17,000 back then, at this point in time last year in December. And right now we're down at $3,600. This is not something really exciting, for the faint-hearted. Like most of us, are suffering, right? Most of our portfolios are not doing that well. So moving to 2019, I think there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and you can see it already happening throughout the financial markets. We see how Dow Jones suffered one of the worst losses in a day. We've seen how S&P 500 are being shorted at the same time. We have seen how different asset classes are being affected. And today's news, it's a very simple message, which is gold, right? And one of the reasons why I want to talk about it is that recession could be very near us, right? And therefore, one of the reasons why we see gold prices going up, or even the searches on gold is going up, partly because of that. And the question still remains the same, which is whether can Bitcoin be one of the digital gold? Can it be a good hedge against recession, right? So that's one thing we would like to discover as well. Alright, so let's begin. We need to go to CoinMarketCap first, which is what we usually will do first. Alright, so right now what we're seeing is, in terms of our market cap, we're at 121 billion. And in terms of 24 hours volume, we're at 15 billion. And also BTC dominance is at 52.6%. And so what we do see here is a correction that happened last night, alright? And once again, Tether is in green right now. Okay, so what's new, right? I mean, when the market do tank a little bit, we do see Tether and all the other stable coins recover, always in the green. So this is what's happening right now in the market. So we do see most of it is actually in red. Unfortunately, most altcoins would definitely would not be doing that well, and the only ones that are green are generally all the different stable coins. Right, so it's really kind of expected that this is what is happening in the market. Sorry. So what's important now is we need to kind of understand what can happen next, or what could be the potential movement when it comes to BTC. All right, but before that, let me just cover two quick news now. So the first news why our title today is falling for the fool's gold is partly because our gold searches on Google has spiked as Bitcoin price and stock market weakens. Now it may not just be about Bitcoin price being weakened, it can also be stock market entirely. Alright, so there's so much uncertainty right now in the market, okay, coming from both US-China trade war and together with the uncertainty in the market in general. Alright, so gold searches has spiked. We can see the resurgence as crypto and stocks falter. And so that's what's happening right now. We can look at the charts here on the website on CCN, that we can see that this year alone, we can see Bitcoin's price tanking or just going down significantly. And gold is now kind of one of the best or one of the main asset class that's being highly searched on Google. And in fact, even though Bitcoin actually outperformed the S&P 500 in December, in the month of December, because we did recover slightly, and S&P 500 did go down, but then overall we're still down significantly, 75 to about 83% down from our previous high last year. So that's what's happening right now in the market. So what we can see here is this. Now, interestingly, the reason why gold prices is going up, partly because that a lot of investors, traditional investors, are still believing that gold is still the safe haven to go to, alright, and therefore there's a huge interest in gold searches. So even in fact, when you look at this gold chart here, right, or even gold searches as compared to Bitcoin searches, you can actually realize that gold searches is going high, it's going up, right? So that is the difference between what is happening right now. So the stability of prices all around the world, the financial market stability or the instability of the market is causing people or investors to flee or to flock towards buying gold instead. So that's the reason why gold is recently gaining that popularity once again. As we can see, you can also see from here that Google searches is still going up, right? So the greatest question is, does Bitcoin stand a chance to supplant gold, right, or to just replace gold, or to kind of just be an alternative to gold itself? So well, there's a lot of different saying, right? But the whole idea here is we haven't really pushed Bitcoin through the test of time. We have not seen how it performed during a recession. I think that's one thing that we need to note and understand, that only after Bitcoin goes through one recession, then we will know whether or not it's recession proof, or whether or not it can be one good asset class, you know, to kind of hedge against inflation, to hedge against recession, right? So on the other news, once again, cryptocurrency market takes a downturn day after Christmas. Now, one of the things that we were thinking and we were talking about was, we thought that, you know, during the Christmas season, most of people will be talking about Bitcoin, and, you know, maybe some attention will be turning towards Bitcoin, maybe volume will increase, but, you know, we didn't really kind of entertain the thought that, hey, maybe this whole upturn in the market from $3,100 plus all-time low, all the way to about 4,200. This was the whole trap on its own. It was a bull trap on its own, and now we see the price tanking back to $3,600. So this is what the market is doing to us. Now I'm not too sure, or we can't really conclude whether is it because of all the different manipulators that are doing it. But you know, it's a bad timing to pick, right? When the whole entire market right now is during the festive season. People are still celebrating Christmas, Boxing Day. You know, we are still kind of going to the New Year, ushering the New Year. There's so many parties going on around the world. So and then you have BTC prices consolidating for the last few days, and then, you know, a huge dip happened last night. And where is it gonna go to? Now there's also another rumor that because of futures closing, and that's also one of the reasons why there's not a lot of people longing on it. All right. So in fact, when you look at this chart particularly, Bitcoin lost over 4% over the last 24 hours. All right, and what's happening is that there's a speculation that tomorrow's expiration of more than 25,000 worth of Bitcoin's futures on Deribit is fueling this downturn. Alright, so a lot of people are kind of afraid and not knowing what exactly to do at this moment. So people may be selling on the news in the belief that demand for Bitcoin might drop when these options mature, while sell pressure might also increase. And that's one of the reasons why the prices starts moving down. So can we really kind of conclude that after the futures closing or options closing, can we kind of conclude that Bitcoin's price will be going up? That we have to look at in terms of technical analysis. All right, but we can also see in this article, we're talking about Ripple, we talked about Ethereum, and so on and so forth. All right, so Bitcoin Cash is just wow, the swings are crazy huge. I mean, last week we went up by close to 40%, right? Even 50%. Right now we are down by about double digit as well. So welcome to Bitcoin Cash world, guys. So you can basically just explore this article on your own. Not much of an issue right here. But one last thing that I want to just touch on quickly is technical analysis on what's happening with the market. So what you can see right now that's happening in the market is this. Now this is a 4-hour chart on Bitstamp, all right, for Bitcoin's prices. So what you do see is that we're kind of just below the cloud right now. So of course we don't see much movement. So this particular candle label number 8 with the green 8 candle kind of bring us down all the way, in fact, to a downside of $3,592. Followed by a single reversal candle with all the way down to about $3,565 as well, and then we see a slight recovery, and now we're forming kind of like a descending triangle formation, and there may be a continuation in terms of downtrend. All right, so we're not sure where it's heading, but on the 4 hours, since it's below the cloud, we can kind of say that we're not in a very good situation right now. All right, and the number 9 kind of meant that this was a reversal candle, and you have certain movement here. But when you look at OBV and also on RSI, we see that RSI is now below the 50 midline. We are close to oversold, but we're not there yet. But OBV is still just dipping in terms of volume, right? So even though we have this kind of movement, you know, in the last week, right now we don't see much movement coming from BTC per se. All right, so generally speaking, if you combine just the idea of what's happening in the market right now, number 1, we have market instability on riskier asset. Number 2, there's weak volume because of the festive season, and also number 3, you have futures closing tomorrow, all right, or even today, and therefore in that sense it's affecting the whole entire market. So it's not negative perspective on what Bitcoin is as of now, but it's really just market forces or manipulation, if you call it, or maybe just market forces or people who are fearful that's causing this particular downward movement. All right, but all hope is not lost yet. All right, we still may have a glimpse of hope here, but it can only be seen on a daily chart. So let me just move to the daily chart quickly. Alright, so on a daily chart on Coinbase, I'm just using another exchange just to give you an illustration. So a lot of different technical charties, Elliott wave charties or whatever, we are charting and we are kind of interpreting that this may be inverse head and shoulders formation. Alright, so you can kind of see that we have, of course, the head that's being formed here, and also the two different shoulder that's being formed right here. Alright, so chances are if this inverse head and shoulder do play out, we may see an upward movement upwards. Alright, so towards where it's a bit hard to conclude. So let me just draw one quick Fibonacci just to track where the movement can go to. Alright. Okay, so all in all, hopefully we can really pump high, alright, but I think we'll be stopped by the cloud, okay, and so the cloud will be a huge resistance point. But once again, a lot of charties and a lot of different and technical analysts are saying that we may head up back to $4,400 level, if and only if the inverse head and shoulder plays out, and if the volume is strong enough to support. So there's so many different things that are affecting the market right now, but all those are kind of capping or suppressing the potential of Bitcoin. So only when the futures are closed, only when the volume comes back in again, and let's say the inverse head and shoulders do play out, then we may see a huge long movement upwards, alright, and the FOMOness will kick in again. Now, of course, that being said, there's a lot of different analysts that are also saying that the low is not here yet, right? So the low could be below $3,000. We are still in a bearish season. We are not totally out yet. Well, that may happen as well. So it's once again, it's very hard to just conclude where is BTC heading to, right? There's two schools of thought here. There's two different camps. One are saying that this is an inverse head and shoulder. We may have a potential heading upwards, but we will be resisted at this particular range. Now there's also another camp that says that, hey, we are not at the all-time low yet. We may be heading down towards $2,800 and $2,000 level. So it's really hard for any single technical chartist or anyone to just say, hey, this is the low, alright, so just get in now. Because no one can guarantee you these kind of levels. No one can guarantee you that kind of success and tells you that, hey, Bitcoin is going to go to this level. We all make mistakes in the cryptocurrency world. Why? Because technical analysis don't exactly work fully in the cryptocurrency market. Why? Because this is non-technical. You can't explain this with technical analysis, right? So we need to understand this and how cryptocurrency market is so dynamic that we won't know where it's gonna head to. All right. So now that I've covered most of the news, I've covered the charts as well, I have a few things that I want to share with you quickly. All right. So before this, I'm gonna move on to CG Protege first. Alright, so now CG Protege is something that we started just this month alone, alright, and it's something that's new coming out from us. Now I have a few updates and just a quick announcement to make. Okay, so there's two main announcements to make. So, but first of all, if you're just wondering how to join, I'm gonna just send you back towards our website here. Alright, so you can head to cryptogrinders.com. You'll be led to the home page. Alright, so on this home page, you can click on the blog page. And that will bring you to a few articles that we have written. So you can see also here there's this heading that says CG Protege. So just click on it. Alright. Now in this CG Protege, you can see a very nice poster designed by our team. You can also see some of the details that are stated down here. Now of course, just click on join now. It will bring you to a Google form or a form for you to fill up. Now CG Protege is totally free. Alright. You'll be receiving certain monthly newsletter. You will also be receiving certain trading tips. At the same time, you will also be able to participate in a trading competition, all right? Both weekly and a monthly trading competition. Now, those traders who have top volume in either the week or in a whole month, all right, you will be given some awards from courtesy of Huobi. So they are sponsoring some awards for you or rewards for you guys. So now I'm gonna be declaring one more extra announcement. I have one big announcement to make, guys. So you have seen me in action. I've been talking about CG Market Watch for the whole almost entire year, right? So we are gonna be sharing this one major announcement for members who are already watching this, who are in CG Protege, or if you're thinking of joining. what's gonna happen is in January 2019, we will be pushing out live trading. Alright, so live trading, of course, it's none other than me. So I'll be hosting that live trading. It's gonna be an hour. The whole entire duration, I'll be trading with you. Only members in CG Protege will be able to see what is up on my screen. So if you're not on CG Protege yet, you will be able to see me in action probably, but you will not be seeing my screen at all. So you won't know what I'm gonna do in that sense. But I will be walking you through how to actually use Huobi's platform to trade. Alright, I may be trading on margin, I may be trading on the different exchanges, but the producers or basically my creative team will be coming up with certain challenges for me. In fact, it could be either in terms of percentage gain, in terms of profit, or number of trades that I have to make. I mean, that's up to them to decide. But every week on a Tuesday, we'll be doing a live trading segment with you guys. More announcements will be made, more news updates will be made in CG Protege group. We'll be letting you know what is up with the live trading ceremony, the whole procedure, alright? And it will begin on the 3rd week of January. You'll most likely be on the 15th of January. We'll be premiering our first episode on the 15th of January. We'll be walking you through on live trading, alright? So now, most importantly, alright, I or CG would like to declare the winner for the December trading competition. Alright, so this particular trader, okay, I won't be mentioning names, but he basically won the top trader for December. Now it's a period of 14 December to 27 December. I won't be able to say how much volume he made, but he's the top trader for the month. Alright, so I just want to declare that we will be sending you an email shortly. We'll be telling you how to redeem your gifts and rewards courtesy of Huobi. We'll be letting you know, we're reaching out to you. So if let's say this is your UID, the first 4 digit, we will be announcing your name later on in CG Protege under contest winner tab. Okay, just go in there later and you'll be able to see your name being tagged there, and you are the winner for this month, December. So definitely your prizes will be better than as a weekly winner. Alright, so coming to the next news. This is the last news for today's CG Market Watch. Now, we have opened up our elite group for 2019. Alright, so once again, we're opening up CG Elite. Now, we have stopped accepting any members since September 2018, a few months back, and what we have decided was to actually just focus on the members within the group, just to tie them out of this bearish period. But what we have realized is this: there were a lot of inquiries about CG Elite and how it actually works, and there were a lot of inquiries about it on how to join. So what we have decided is we have decided to open it up once again, and we are giving discounts up to 50% on the CG Elite group itself. Alright, so what will be covered in CG Elite are more than portfolio management. We'll be covering on certain asset classes, right, outside of cryptocurrency. We may be also be talking about recession-proof asset classes. We will also be talking about the different kind of asset classes that's available in the market right now. We will also definitely be talking about cryptocurrency. So this is what we live for, right? We will still be talking about it. We will also be talking about STO spaces, and because we are kind of close to certain project teams, we are also close to certain exchanges. In that sense, we will be able to give you the live update and the freshest news that we have collected over time, and we'll be sharing only in Legacy and Elite Group. Alright, so we are opening Elite Group. So if you would like to join the Elite Group and you have you need more questions, you want to be more updated on portfolio management, more news on even just certain signals or certain calls for what to trade, or even on BTC updates that are live regularly every single day, CG Elite Group is for you. Alright, so if you want to know how to join the group, if you want more details, just click on the links below. They are all below here. If not, you can head to our website. You'll be able to get more information on it. Alright, so last of all, signing out, JJND. Thank you for tuning in CG Market Watch for the whole entire year. Bringing you greater contents next year with live trading on every Tuesday, starting from the 3rd week of January in 2019. And there'll be more and more information and updates from crypto granders ourselves. Alright, so see you in the next episode. Take care, guys.
For more crypto related content, check out our website now.